Have you ever looked in the mirror and asked yourself, who am I, really? Perhaps you're burdened with being the provider, leader, or the strong one. Yet, beneath those roles and labels, you might feel lost. If this resonates with you, you're in the right place. I'm Dr. Herman L. King. Today, I'll provide you with a clear, practical plan to restore the identity you were meant to embody. If you watched my last video about 3 signs you're experiencing a spiritual identity crisis. You know, a crisis isn't a dead end. It's a turning point. I've been through this journey myself, okay? I know how it feels to be disconnected from your true identity, your true self. But I also know what's possible when you reclaim your spiritual identity. Let's dive into it. The first step is awareness and release. You can't change what you can't see. Pause for a moment and reflect on all the labels you bear: father, husband, provider, leader, the strong one. Which of these weigh you down? Which one feels untrue to who you are? Consider labels you may have inherited from family, culture, or society without questioning their authenticity. Let's do an identity audit together, okay? Write down every label or role you carry. Now, circle the one that feels like a burden or simply don't fit who you truly are. The reality is you are more than just your role. You are a spiritual entity experiencing human life. The crisis you are experiencing is your soul's way of saying, time to release what doesn't define you. When I did this exercise years ago, I realized I was living out scripts given to me by others, never questioning if they were true for me. That awareness was the first step to freedom. Step 2, seek truth and clarity. Once you see what's not you, it's time to discover what is. Clarity comes from replacing old stories with spiritual truth. Slow down, reflect, and connect with your higher self. Ask yourself, who told me I had to be this way? Whose voice am I really listening to? This is where the I am you mythology steps in. Your true identity isn't shaped by wounds or history. It's grounded in the divine. You are not broken, nor are you your trauma or failures. Let's do a truth declaration. Write down your core values and then share one truth about your spiritual nature. For example, I am worthy of love and belonging. I am a conscious creator. I am divine by design. This is the moment confusion turns into confidence. When you know your truth, you stop living by default and start living by design. Next step, reclaim and declare. It's time to embrace your true identity without apology. This involves releasing past trauma, shedding false programming, and accepting your legacy and spiritual authority as well as your purpose. Let's do the identity declaration. Create a powerful affirmation of who you really are. Say it out loud. For example, I am a conscious creator, not a victim of circumstances. I am the living expression of the infinite I am. Your divine nature isn't something you acquire. It's something you remember and reclaim. When I first expressed my own declaration, it felt awkward at first, but over time, it became my anchor. Every time someone tried to pull me back into the old box, I knew exactly who I was. Transformation isn't just about gaining insight. It's about being anchored and taking daily action. Here's how to stay clear when old patterns resurface. In the morning affirmation. Today, I choose to live as my true self. Midday check-in. Am I acting from my authentic identity or from old programming? In the evening, do a reflection. Where did I honor my truth today? Where did I slip back? Now, let's get real. Everything shifts when you start living from your true divine identity. The way you show up in your relationships, completely different. No more hiding behind old wounds or false roles. Instead, you bring your authentic self, powerful, loving, and whole in every connection. Your partner will notice it. Your friends and family will feel it. Suddenly, emotional intimacy isn't just a buzzword. It's your new reality. But here's the truth. You can't build sacred, lasting relationship if you don't know who you are at your core. That's why I'm excited to announce our next journey together. In the coming weeks, we'll launch a brand new series entitled Sacred Unions, Relationships from Divine Identity. We'll explore emotional intimacy, building deep connections with your partner, cultivating spiritual bonds in marriage, and provide practical tools for men and women, of course, who desire more than surface level love. If you've ever wondered how to truly connect your heart, your mind, your spirit, this is for you. So here's your next step. Commit to those 3 daily anchors I mentioned earlier. Let them ground you every day. Subscribe and hit the bell, because you don't want to miss this new series. Share this video with someone who really needs a deeper connection. And in the comments, tell me what relationship in your life that would transform if you showed up from your divine identity instead of your old programming. Your story could inspire our next episode. Remember, you are not who the world told you to be. You are who God says you are. Divine, powerful, one worthy of love, that's just as real and sacred as your true self. Listen, I'm Dr. Herman L. King, and I can't wait until the next time we get together. Until then, keep declaring your truth, keep living your divinity, and remember, I am you, you are I am.